Truly, I am an idiot. Can't get much better than me completely forgetting that I left the stream unlisted the other night when I was testing, can ya? We are back and we are going to have a slow stream, I presume. It's my own stupid fault. Am I? I'm okay. Let's get onto the live scene. Oh, it's lagged. Ah, also I forgot to re-enable my webcam. There we go. So, let's get some baiting done. I should have noticed that when I was fixing something. You like this? Hello, I love Gemma. See, this is the fresh coat of paint the stream needed, in my opinion. This looks much nicer than the way it was. And I even found a place for Party Parrot. Hello, Ernie. Found Farmer Summer Haze. Michael, hello. Love the new overlay. I love it too. I love this. And, like, this, when I said I was looking to get a new coat of paint on the stream, can't get much better than this, can you? Is my webcam, like, huge, by the way? I just wanna... That is humongous. I'm gonna fix that later tonight. I'm gonna make the face cam smaller tonight. Because that's hilariously big. Have I been on this map before? Yeah, I streamed on it Saturday. And tomorrow's video will be on this map. I really like it. There's some ingenious things going on. Some really smart stuff going on in this map that I can't help but like. What map is it? Gamsting, Michael. Check the title. Unless the title inexplicably still says test, 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 test. Nice thing, small baiter. I love these small baiters. I absolutely love them. I really, 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 really want to see one in FS19. And, you know, a Heston, because I know people will want Hestons too. Although there is a reason I can see that they won't add it in, and that is consoles have a hard limit of 200 bales per map. That maybe, you know, this field will get 200 bales with these things. So I don't know why Giants have the limitation on bales, but I can kind of see why there are no small baiters on console. How am I going to pick them up? I'm going to use a bale trailer. I'm going to use one of the legal trailers that I keep using. But we're not going to do that today. The plan for today is I'd like to do some seeding, and we're going to kind of jump around a bit. Because this map is kind of set up more for seasons than for standard play. You're so happy the Massey Pack is at... The Massey Pack is at... No... It wasn't out when I checked 5 minutes ago! Woo! Massey Pack isn't out! Unless it was put up on FSUK without any warning. No. Massey Pack's not out. Agreement, I don't know what Massey Pack you're talking about, but it's not the one that everybody wants, and it's... I was gonna be really angry if it was in fact out and I had everything set up to stream and like, oh, the Massey Pack's out, what? Hey, EJ. That would not have been a happy Dave. I get the feeling Agrimen found Black Sheep Modding's Massey Pack from the mod contest or something. I swear that mute button on my stream deck is the best thing. How's the cat? Annoying. Did I tell the story about why the cat went into its box in the video today? I know I told it in one of the two videos I recorded yesterday. I just can't remember which one. Yeah, I know that, Yanis. I tried restarting to see if that would boot notifications on, but I really don't know. I don't think so. Oh, did I not tell the story about why I couldn't stream yesterday? I did! I told the story about why I didn't stream yesterday. Oh, by the way, if you didn't guess already, the event list is a thing of the past. That's gonna stay with the old overlay. I'm gonna stick with the delicious, beautiful new things right now. And, keep all the shiny animated overlays. If you didn't notice, the overlays are animated now. And I need to fix my sub goal because I just spotted the 0 in the 90s kind of clipping a bit. So, for those of you who didn't watch the video today, or apparently missed that part, the reason that I couldn't stream yesterday, I woke up at like 5:30, and long story short, I woke up at 5:30. I could have streamed at 6. I know this. I am fully aware of this. Except for one small thing. We have a cat in the house for a week. And because we don't trust it at all, it's staying in a travel case. For a cat. It's big enough for the cat, I will say that. But we leave it in a travel case. And my job yesterday was to leave it out and give it a run around for an hour or so. And seeing as I woke up that late, the only hour or so that I could give it a run around for was the hour or so that I could have streamed. Which isn't great. Dinner time, very nice, Witchy. But that's why I couldn't stream yesterday, and as for the story of why the cat went back into the box, he was being very well behaved, and he didn't mean to do this, but he decided to start climbing up on me, using my knee as leverage, which, that's fine. Except he decided to use his claws as well, and I got a claw straight into my knee, like the really, really sensitive part of your knee that you never want to get stabbed. He stabbed it. And that was painful. Why is it in the house? Because it's got ringworm. It's managed to get ringworm somehow, and if you don't know anything about ringworm, that's infectious to other cats, which is gotta be in the house. Did you guys get notifications, by the way? Thank you, Yanis, for asking. Did you guys get notifications? Because I forgot to relist the stream before I went live. I had everything else set up last night, but I forgot to relist the stream. Nope. 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 Okay. Wonderful. That was my own stupidity that caused that. Can I do anything to force a notification out? See, this is why I say you should check Discord, or join the Discord and check Twitter around the time that I usually go live, because sometimes I do stupid stuff and I break notifications. Alternatively, yeah, check your sub boxes, but with Discord I can push a notification there. Pretty nicely. It's in the sub box, but no notifications. Do you know what? I probably deserve that for being stupid. I probably deserve it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to seed these fields this time around with no proceed, because as you might be able to see, Courseplay isn't very smart and did some stupid stuff. Hello, Adam. How are you doing today? But what I'd like to do, what I'm going to do, by the way, is I'm kind of throwing thoughts at myself. You love the yeah, you love the new layout and colors. It's much better than the kind of puke green that I had. SD Games, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. And hopefully that will update the text box, which it's not updating. Why is it not updating? Do I need to have the... Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Do I need to have this open at all times if I'm using stream labels? Yes, I do. Okay. Oh, that's actually really helpful. That's actually really helpful. What's up with the rainbow dancing part? It's party part. Don't. No Dave Golgif. I did say the entire stream got a new coat of paint. It wasn't just the overlays. The party part is my personal mascot. Hang on, let me... Where's the party part? There we go, you can sit down beside me. Am I using MR? No, I'm using terrain response and the tire dirt mod. MR got my nerves. Hello, Fahy. What think you of new overlays? Because this is the first time anybody other than me has seen them fully in action. See ya, Michael. Yeah, what do you guys think of the new lick of paint the stream now has? I personally like it. I really think it just... I don't know, I think it's a step forward from where I was. It's definitely more twitchy. You like it? Very good. I'm gonna do this just to show this off, because some of you guys didn't see this when I went into the game, but if I go to the BRB screen real quick, oh yes, it's animated. And I like it. I like it a lot. Hey, Blackout. More sleek and modern. Yeah, it's less, I guess, 2015 stream. How did I do that? I will not tell you, because I don't actually know how to do that. So how I did it was I bought a pack that has animations. And animated overlays and whatnot. That's how I've done it. Very fancy indeed. I'm very happy with it. Barry Parr would look good in the BRB screen. I guess he would. I didn't make the overlay. Nope. If I did, I would probably have a lot more money than I do now, because if I knew how to do that stuff, I could sell it. There's a little timing error with the transition screen. No, there's not. The timing error, Yanis, unless it's, you can see the screen it's going to coming in the background. The timing error is most likely down to lag. See you, Adam. Let me just go to the BRB screen and see if I can spot a timing error. Oh, it's... yeah, it's doing the thing again, isn't it? Why is it doing that? I set it to like 900... Wow, okay. 1000. $1,100 it is. How much does the pack cost? Literally some money. I'm not going to answer that. The money I put into the channel for streams and whatnot, I don't like giving out costs of things, really. I know you're trying to stream simulator gaming, but you're better off making your own overlays. There's plenty of free ones out there as well. Than getting something paid. Hey Nathaniel, how are you doing today? Just wondering you get that. Yeah, honestly, like, I probably shouldn't have bought this. Is the way I'm looking at it. It's like, I was talking to Landy and he said, like, I wouldn't have done that. And he gets so many more views than I do. And got the Italia DLC. I was wondering who bought the ETS2 Italia DLC. Yeah, thank you very much, Alex. Because those do give me, like, tiny little kickbacks when you buy stuff on Instant Gaming. That I can probably never cash out, but I can... Just cancel the test stream because of the derps. The funny thing is I did a test stream before and it ran fairly smoothly. But now that I've got a game running, it's not. Which didn't occur to me, that the game could influence how the stream runs. How am I doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing, dude? Oh, you're doing good too. He's good with that kind of stuff, you're rubbish. In all honesty, simulator, like, just go into Photoshop and apply effects and mess around with it. For, like, anything you want to do is, like, just Google tutorials and effects and whatnot. Gamsting is really the map's name. It is a dumb name, but it's a good map. Like, I'm not gonna pretend like the name is amazing. Get flagged using a fraud card. Had that fires after 4 emails, got a new code, and it's all good. Yeah, I guess that can happen sometimes. I'm trying to find a game on there that I want to buy, so that I've got something to, like, save up for. Hey, UKL Army. Farming Simulator 2017, hello. Made a basic overlay in Photoshop, and you mean basic. Well, overlays don't need to be as overly fancy as this one. By the way, if you are enjoying the stream, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. How's it going? It's going good, Llama King. How's it going with you, dude? Hello, Mr. Goblin. Hello, Duck Kenny. I wonder have notifications suddenly gone out? There seems to be a lot of people coming in saying hello. Hello, Venkatra. It's going. I mean, that's one way of putting it. I need to get more seeds. Do I not? Love the new screen. Overlay's looking good. I really like it. If I did, well, I guess if I didn't like this kind of look, I wouldn't have bought it. But evening, Bill. How are we today? We are, yes, not very long out of bed and still drinking coffee out of a giant mug because I wanted lots of coffee. So I've got lots of coffee. Coffee. I've got terrain response back in. Or ground, is it ground response or terrain response is the for real module? And I've discovered that I prefer it to more so much. Because it adds the little bumpies. And that's all I really... That's all you really need is just like a visual kind of you're on rough ground indicator. Is the game darker than normal? No, I don't think so. I think I can... Hang on. Can I do this? Is it Game Capture 3? Yes. Can I... Why can I not... Oh, it'll be on filters. Let me do something real quick. Color correction. There we go. Brighten up the game just for you, Bill. Now it looks too bright. Everybody look at how bright the game is. That's way too bright. Let me... I wonder if I just turn down the... There we go. It is a fairly dark map, yeah. Might just be the environment XML. Have I got chat in top chat only mode? No, I'm seeing live chat, Alex. And yeah, the shaders I'm using do make it a bit darker. But hopefully that's now bright enough for everybody's liking. It's fairly close to what I'm seeing on my screen. So, by request of Bullet Bill, the game is now brighter. I don't know what mode the on-screen chat is. A lot of Euro maps only use that XML because they don't know the existence of the Perma Summer XML. Also, this map is kind of ideally This map is made almost entirely for seasons. Bright things give you headaches. It's not overly bright. Like I said, like it's closer to matching what I'm seeing on screen now. Just looking over at my second screen. Hey Matthew, how you doing today, dude? I don't get what the difference between chop chat and live chat is. Like, could somebody please explain it to me at YouTube? Like, what's the difference? Because as far as I can tell, I've only ever seen one message get bopped into top chat. Or like bopped into live chat only, and that was Fahy reciting a number to me. Is there any at all? There is, because I've seen messages go live chat only. But I've no idea what that would mean. Top chat doesn't show spam apparently. It doesn't show spam. Yet it shows the stuff that YouTube filters out for like mods to give a yes or no to. It doesn't show spam, but it'll show the yes or no mods please pass this yes or no things. That YouTube logic, yo. I need to get more seeds. And for that I'm gonna need to get potentially a new tractor. Do I have something like really small? Do I have the... Design. I want it with the cab. Want it with the cab. Cab. Front loader tree, yes. Drum brake, standard, cab, yes. And I want to buy the front loader. And the... where is it? Oh, did I forget to activate it on this map? Or is it down under here? Did I forget to activate the damn thing? Oh no, because it's a misc, isn't it? There we go. Front loader attacher. So you have the sub bell. Yeah, top chat makes no sense because it just confuses everybody. And then we'll get single sling seeds. And I'll wait for the back of the Massey, which this weight will do. Just turn off the Ford. Even though it's New Holland. Get this mess all together. Because as far as I'm aware, there is no seed and fertilizer fill points on the map. See how bad? It's quite bad. How do maybe I'm overdoing this, but that should be enough weight to stop the Massey from tipping. Nice looking bag fork. It is indeed. It goes well with these bags for sure. What is this? It's Gamsting, Jack. Whee! So we should be able to go up this road. Mostly. I may have put too much weight on the poor Massey. Jolly Dodger's, yeah, Jolly Dodger's doing some brilliant work. I'm straight up replacing the SOB big bags with his. I'm not gonna faff about. I'm not gonna say, oh, I might. No, I'm straight up replacing it because that looks so good. Farm, I need to do a few more crabs as well. I need to have a word with Farm actually, because I may have found a bug with the Rollant he did. And I'm wondering if it's something that he caused or something Sotillo caused. Because for some reason it doesn't work with tractors that don't have dynamic hose support. Which struck me as a bit odd. I'm going the wrong way! Oh, so I just continue up here. My game is very pixelated and you have it on 1080p. It is very pixelated. Was it missing a PTO? No, it had a PTO. The only thing that it was missing was dynamic hose support, which struck me as extremely odd. Save the video earlier. Is OBS doing something? Oh! Oh, that's what those settings did. Okay. I know exactly what I've done wrong. I can fix it, but I can't fix it today, and tomorrow's video might be derpy as a direct result. I didn't do a Dave per se. I changed some settings and thought they didn't do much. Turns out they did a whole lot more than I thought they did. Easily fixed, but just a bit of a pain to sort. Hey, this bag in theory technically works better than the SOB ones because it actually unloads properly. Yeah, actually, I'm just gonna tab out and see if I can get the thing fixed because I know what the problem is. It's just a case of can I access it during, like, while I'm streaming. Main. None. Apply, okay. That should in theory fix it. In theory, I don't know if it will, I don't know if it won't. But in theory, in my mind box. I'm just gonna wiggle the camera about and intentionally... This is gonna probably cause some pixelation, it's gonna cause some bitrate issues with the stream. But it's intentional because I want to see what the stream does. Is my stream... Oh! Dem pixels. Alright, it's still very pixely. So if I do just bump it up 2. That should fix it for sure. Better now for you? Yeah, I've in theory fixed it. Mostly. That song was atrocious. I don't know what that song was trying to be, but it was just bad. It was just bad. It's a very pixelated. Alex, there's nothing I can do during the stream, so I mean there's no point in complaining about it. I can't fix it right now. Short of me just stopping the stream because you want the pixels to be gone, there's not a whole lot I can do right this second to fix it. And even then, I'm not sure if I can. Because some of it's going to be YouTube deciding, I don't like this, and just eating pixels. Like the new setup? Thank you very much, Mr. Goblin. I like it too. I have run out of coffee. YouTube unsubbed you. Cheers, YouTube. Quality product, YouTube. Don't feel bad about resubbing if there's a notification through. By the way, Matthew, stuff like that happens. If you get unsubbed, don't feel bad about resubbing midstream. Hey, oh, it's all right, Axe. It's just like OBS is a bit finicky at times. Also, Matthew, there probably wouldn't have been a notification because some idiot left his stream unlisted when he pressed the live button initially. So it wasn't very good. It wasn't a good idea. By the way, if you're looking at the top right of the stream, if you're wondering what those 4 icons mean, the little crown, the dollar, the speech bubble, and the heart, from top to bottom, they are newest subscriber, latest donation, latest super chat, and latest sponsor. So every time somebody sponsors or super chats or donates, their name will be up on screen for as long as the next person takes to donate or super chat. So you guys can have battles to get your name on stream for the longest if you really want to, or something stupid like that. I don't know. Hey, Dal. How you doing today, dude? By the way, guys, Dal's putting out videos now. If you want to head on over and subscribe to him. I haven't watched any of them because I don't watch YouTube. Well, I watch a butt ton of YouTube, but let's say that I've not watched much YouTube lately. I've been really just following like 3 series on YouTube, and I've mainly been watching Twitch. Like, I've been watching a lot of iRacing streams on Twitch, and I've decided that at the end of the current season of iRacing, which I looked it up, it's going to be the start of June this year, the next week 13, because that's the week where nothing counts and the rules are made up and nothing really matters. I'm going to reactivate my old iRacing account, and hopefully by then I got my sleeping pattern sorted so I can do day streams over on Twitch of some iRacing content for y'all. So That's kind of my Twitch plan. Is start waking up earlier, start doing morning streams over on Twitch. Or daytime streams when I'm not recording. And, then the evenings from like 4 onwards, we'll say. Because I'll need, you know, time to eat and stuff, and time to just chill in between. Will just be dedicated to YouTube between recording. Why has Party Part moved? Because I decided he moved. Also, he's probably much better off being beside me, because it looks kind of funny. Hello, Party Parrot. Like the overlay. So do I. It's a lot cleaner than the one I had. I'll put it that way. It's driving on the Nordschleife today with the Performante. Very nice. Giannis, I don't know if you even know what these are, but in iRacing currently, the Skip Barbers are doing 3-lap races of the Nordschleife this week. That's kind of hilarious, because those things usually go for 10, 15, 20 laps in a race, and yeah, 3 laps of the Nordschleife is about as long as everything else. Hello, Glengar. They had their IMSA series on Nordschleife last week, and or actually it was Nürburgring combined 24-hour layout, and that was kind of hilarious. Hello, Benji. How am I today? I'm doing good. Which, out of curiosity, is I'm gonna ask this vaguely and hope you know what I'm talking about. Is the thing on right now? The thing that I've been complaining about, is that happening right now, or no? So I want to try and gauge interest in this map as a whole. Gengar, you could answer too, I suppose. Or Yanis, or any of the mods. You guys know what I'm on about. No. Yes. I'll check for myself, seeing as you guys can't make up your bloody minds. Yes. Okay. You have no idea what I'm on about. That's intentional, Benji. There are times when I want to ask the mods questions about stuff that I don't want to be public. And, I'll ask really weird, vague questions that only the mods will know what the question even is. Okay, so, I guess this is the new normal then. Time for me to get to work and improving the new normal. Yeah, guys, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you are enjoying, of course. And I was gonna say something else, but I completely forgot what it was, and now I've got a headache. Oh, that's not a headache. That's not a headache. Ow. Oh, good Lord. What the hell was that? I don't know, Fend. I think I'm getting a migraine. I think I'm coming down with migraine, which is definitely not good, because that felt like somebody just took a power drill to the side of my head. Which is why I just stopped doing everything for a second. Put my glasses on. Yeah, I suppose that's where'd I put my glasses? That's not a bad idea, is there? Of course there's mystery dirt on the damn glasses. Why wouldn't there be mystery dirt on the glasses? So for those of you that don't wear glasses, mystery dirt is the dirt that accumulates on glasses when you're not wearing them and you just put them down somewhere for like 5 minutes. That's a slight improvement. Oh, that's a vast improvement. Thank you, Itchy. That was a good idea. What do I think of the weather? It's weathery. I don't know. All I know is it's quite mild at the moment. I probably shouldn't be wearing this big heavy jumper, but I am. Because I am a fool. Am I supposed to wear these all the time? Technically, yes. Technically, I'm supposed to wear these glasses when I'm trying to read or see something that's close to me. In reality, I get overly stressed. Do you know what? I'm gonna actually start wearing my glasses more often, because I think part of my problem with... You guys might have noticed I've been getting super stressed. I think part of my problem is I've been squinting so much that my brain's just like, I must be angry because my eyes are always squinty. I think that might be why I've been... Something close, like a computer screen. Yes, or like words that are quite small. You might notice that sometimes I'll lean in and be like, what did you say? And yeah, that's kind of... Yeah, that's my eyesight being crap. Because I'm farsighted, like I can see my hand perfectly fine way off here. But the closer it gets, the harder it is to focus on. New background? No, it's the same room. Do you mean overlay? If so, yes. You know your head hurts. Yeah, that might be why. That might be why I suffer from so many headaches. Maybe I should be wearing these a lot more often than I do. Expect to see more glasses Dave and less glasses-less Dave. Because yeah, it's a lot easier to even see the game right now. If you go back to wearing glasses, you need to get new ones. I mean, I technically need to get my eyes tested again. Because I haven't had my eyes tested in like 8 years now. Maybe a bit longer, so I probably should get an eye test. But the glasses seem to be about right. Maybe my right eye isn't... Yeah, my right eye is not entirely perfect. So... Hey, GD. How's everyone doing? I had a stonking migraine for a second. To the point where I basically collapsed. Which is beautiful. But now I'm good. Last time you wore your glasses was in 4th grade, now you're 9th. Yeah. Dog will not get off you. Push him off. Dogs are a lot easier to get off you than cats, because dogs don't tend to claw you. The problem I have with this map right now... Problem I have with the map... There's not a whole lot I can do, because I'd like to go do something other than seeding right now. And the only thing I can really do other than seeding is mowing. This map is an awkwardly slow start, unfortunately. I haven't all the messages on Peter's Facebook. Maybe he did find and block the guy. I don't know. I haven't checked his Facebook today. Who knows, he might have blocked me too for all I know. Let me check right now actually. Because I still have the page open over here. Yeah, he must have blocked the guy. Because, like, every message other than his are there. I mean, the guy deserved it. Yeah, that, yeah, check my admin chat for the fun. That happened last night. But, basically, one of the man babies that decided to give Peter J grief because console decided to start up again last night, and I wasn't in the best of moods last night, so I laid the smack down. Although I didn't say anything that I wouldn't say on stream. I will put it that way. I didn't say anything that I wouldn't have said on stream. Especially with that level of idiocy on show. For those of you wondering, do I want to talk about this? Do I want to talk about this? Yeah, I do. For those of you wondering, you know the way I sometimes say, oh, there's a minority on console that just want to find ways to complain. This was one of those minority guys who had this ridiculous victim complex that, oh, console get nothing because giants hate us and the modders hate us and the modders are crap and blah 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 blah. And I was just like, well, no, that's not the case. Modders can choose whether or not to put their mods on console in the first place. That much is true. He listed off a series of games that don't have mods available and said, oh, these games allow that guy again. These games allow the community to have incredible input and creative control over the games. I'm like, those games don't have mods! He listed off a series of games that don't have mods. I'm like, dude, you're killing your own argument here. There's the minimap, by the way. It's really nice. It's very roundy and loopy. Stefan Ellis apparently is somebody who doesn't particularly like straight lines or 90-degree corners. Because there's very few of them on the map. he just wouldn't give up. And what's worse is, if anything, the general caliber of console mods, technically speaking, well, I'm not gonna say the general caliber, the average caliber of console mods is probably 1,000 times the quality of the average PC mod. Because, yes, on PC we've got all the cool scripts and whatnot, but also on PC we have the guys who... How can I put this nicely? Don't really know what they're doing and release something that's not very good. at all, and sometimes doesn't even function the way that it should. And sometimes just crashes the game immediately, and sometimes they're just viruses. And they knock the average way down. Meanwhile, on console, the only mods you guys on console get, and I'm kind of jealous of this, are the mods the Giants have passed is pretty much perfect. The only thing you're missing are the scripts, but a lot of the time you're not missing out on much. Yeah, PC gets, you know, some of the top caliber stuff, some of the nicest things, sure, but we also get all of the worst things. And I'd prefer to have fewer of the nicer things, so that I get none of the terrible things. Yeah, that's kind of the way I'm looking at modding, is like, you got people out there, and I'm not gonna name any names, I don't want to start any trouble, but you got people out there who maybe don't want to learn any more than they already know, and they're quite happy going along and just basically making the same mod over and over and over. And that's perfectly fine. I'm not gonna call them out for it or anything. Simulator gaming, I can't fix that. There's nothing I can do to fix that except Septipus decided to break. Or Me6 even. And then on P also, you've got the modders like Bullet Bill, Ox, and David, who are always kind of looking at what they've done previously and saying, okay, that was good. How can I get better? How can I improve upon this? How can I learn more? How can I shave off those few extra megabytes in the file size? How can I tack on a few extra FPS? How can I get that little bit of extra detail in without sacrificing frame rate? How can I do this? How can I do that? I think that's the kind of modder that I look up to a lot more than the guys who just kind of sit back on their laurels and make the same mod over and over. Because I like seeing progression. I would agree with one word out of the, well, 2 words out of those 3. You are a big shot, and you are a modder. I wouldn't call you arrogant, I'd call you confident. Because you know what you're doing, because you've bothered to put in an insane amount of time learning GE and asking giants how stuff works and talking to giants and getting all the information together. And I guess some people might see confidence as arrogance, I don't know. I'm very much on that bandwagon fan farmer. I don't understand. I really don't. That's where the big shot thing is like, well, yeah. Everybody makes mistakes, and like, if you're out there trying to help people with the mistakes they're making, is that really a bad thing? Because like when I was doing my GE streams, you came in and you were saying, oh, if you do it this way, it's a lot easier. And I'm like, you know, every single time I sat back and thought, would it really be that? Ah, yes, that makes a lot more sense than the way I've done it. Poke the parrot. Nyeh, nyeh. Very difficult to poke something that doesn't actually exist over here. Hang on, let me see if I can... rub the parrot. Very difficult to touch something that doesn't actually exist. By the way, I am using my wheel again, if you haven't noticed already from the lack of insane numbers of clicks when I'm turning. And I will admit that I use the wheel for comfort reasons. It's a lot easier to just kind of sit back a bit and go, hey, I'm driving a tractor. Dance along with it. No. Hey, Benny, how you doing? Add a joy of the wheel is I can be a bit more precise with my steering. It's not just kind of tap to hint left or tap to hint right. I can do stuff like that where I gradually turn. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, I mean, I like wheel because you can just kind of. I actually do prefer wheel in farm sim because it's just. I don't know. I guess I got good control over my right foot because that's the only foot I really use in farm sim for the pedals, and it's just easier. No better way to spend a snow day than watching Dave stream. Is April masquerading as January again? April. April's confused, and I think maybe drunk. It's boiling. It's boiling there? It's like 13 degrees here. It's quite cool. I like it. This is kind of my ideal temperature. It's oh, 15 degrees outside. I mean, that's a nice temperature. That's my nice happy middle ground. I like it. You love using the wheel if it had 360 degrees of rotation, which yours doesn't. Well then, see if you can find a cheap one that has 360 degrees rotation. Like mine's got 900, which is maybe too much, but it was 27 where you are? Good lord. I might have slept through the hottest part of the day, I don't know. Under 8 inches of snow in Iowa. Ooh, delicious. Hang on, isn't Benny, you may or may not know this. Is IndyCar supposed to be going to... No, they're going to Barber next. When are IndyCar going to Iowa? Nothing but windy. Yeah, it's been super windy all day. I mean, that would have knocked the temperature a degree or two for sure. Because I know the Indy cars are in Barber Motorsports Park this weekend. And I know the Iowa race is coming up, because iRacing had it as their Indy fixed. You don't think they do go to Iowa? Indy cars go to Iowa. The Iowa corn, however many hundred. I think it's the 400. Maybe it's actually maybe 300 because it's a mile and a half. I know they go to Iowa. You know, CF1 racing, but you can't. I really want to watch the races live, but because of the time that I stream, I usually can't, which kind of sucks. Iowa races in July. Well, I was a bit off with my guess of it should be soon then, wasn't I? So we're nearly done with this field, and we have 3 jobs available next. 3 jobs. I'm gonna let you guys choose. Number 1 is... Actually, we got 4 technically. We could seed... I'm thinking canola on another field over this side of the map. We could seed corn over the other side of the map with the case that I'll be using in tomorrow's video. Or we could do a bit of mowing and get some silage made or something. And it's all up to you guys what we do next. Or we could do some fertilizing. Which then you have to pick a second one to do after the fertilizing's done, because this is the only field that needs to be fertilized. So there are the choices. You guys can vote away. Mowing, ferting. So we got 2 mowing, 1 fert. $2°C. Ooh, no thanks. Do some farming things. Well, I'm giving you an option of farming things that I could do. Or I guess number 5 that I didn't think about is I could pick up the bales. April 22nd. Yeah, that's in Barber Motorsports Park in Alabama. Then we're into the month of May. With the Indianapolis stuff. Drive tractor, bales. You guys are completely useless at helping. Anybody remember Alonso driving the Indy 500 last year? Yep, he was driving a Honda and the Honda failed. Again. I swear he should just go with different engines. And he's driving a Toyota this year in WEC. And next year as well, actually. This season, the super season of 2 years, because 1 year isn't good enough for them anymore. Can I buy my preferred trailer? I can buy my preferred trailer. Structure, straight structure. Yeah, actually, let's go standard. Yeah, let's go near standard, but UAL. Enjoy China. I missed the Chinese race. I mean, it's going better than last year, but you couldn't have gotten much worse than last year, I think. I think a part of the 2021 rule set should really be going, I guess, back in time a bit, a lot, and having a good having a look at IndyCar and how they get the racing so good, because the road racing in IndyCar is amazing. And what they do is they use something called ground effects, which were banned in F1 in the 80s. But what ground effects does is it massively reduces dirty air. Hello, Iowa farming. How you doing today? What ground effects does, it massively reduces dirty air and the reliance on aerodynamics, because basically your main wing body and your main downforce generators are the floor of the car. And I'd much prefer to see the cars get the aerodynamics from the floor and be kind of sucked down to the ground than the current way, which is them being pushed down to the ground by the wings. Because with ground effect you can follow the car ahead a lot closer. Maybe even think about doing fan cars or something, I don't know. Put like big aero shields on the cars and give them fans. Yeah, the heat exchanger was a terrible idea to begin with. I mean, that 20 years time, 10-20 years time, that may have been a good idea, but 2018, 2017, 18, yeah, that was just a bad idea, because that's probably about half the cost of the engine. Cost cap of 150 million. Watch as that goes up to 250. Well, just watch. Ferrari will insist it's 250 million, and they'll force it to be 250 million. McLaren said they bring a whole new car to Spain. Yeah, for the team that had... Hey, Chris. Yeah, that's the other thing, is like the MGUH was basically an efficiency package, and the noise was an inefficiency. So we'll go back to something vaguely. We might go back to an 80s style sound, which would be amazing, like the big stonking turbos. Like, could you imagine if we went back to the sounds of like 1988 or 1985 with the big stonking huge turbos? That'd be great for Formula 1. Bring back Group C. No engine limits whatsoever, do what you like, but kind of keep it under what... I think there were like some limits in Group C, but... just stupid rules. Well, that said, Group B in rallying needed to die, and I'm kind of glad it did. They've upped the fuel flow limit, which means... well, I think you'll find... well, what it... I think you'll find what the fuel flow limit will do will be increase the speed of the faster laps and also increase fuel saving. Because you'll have the cars going out and, like, we'll say they're trying the undercut. They'll just go full fuel mix for 3 laps, and then the start of the next stint they're slow as a wet week because... well, we used this much fuel, and we've only got this much fuel for the race because we've intentionally underfueled the car, and it's just gonna kind of... it's not gonna work the way that everybody would like it to. Which is a real shame. Not gonna be Merckx here, it will be. Lewis Hamilton win the championship again, as much as I hate him. He is a grade A prat. He's going to win the championship again because he is in the best car. And he is allegedly the best driver. But it is still going to be forced on the drivers because every team in Formula 1 underfuels the car. Like, I think Monaco is one of the few races where they actually go with the full, is it 110 litres allowance or kilos or whatever it is. He hasn't made a good start. I mean, I guess it depends on... this is why Hamilton isn't the greatest driver in Formula 1, by the way. It depends on how he handles the fact that he is behind. Because he... yes, can drive quickly, but... he doesn't have the mental fortitude. He just can't deal with the pressure. And... like, for a however many times world champion, that just kind of throws him into my he's not very good, is he books. Because, you know, Fernando Alonso, granted he's got a lot of pressure on him, but he's still just pushing the McLaren to its absolute limits. He pushes every car he can to its absolute limits. Max Verstappen is an idiot, but he at least pushes the car to the limits. Daniel Ricciardo loves to dive bomb, but again he pushes the car to its limits. Sebastian Vettel will push the car to its limits. Hamilton's the only one who his performance depends on how he feels on the day. Ricciardo will win the championship probably next year. Well, maybe not next year. There's rumours of him going to Mercedes or Ferrari. I don't see that happening. Hey, TMCC. They won't take on 2 number 1 drivers, and Danny Rick is a number 1 driver. Like, Ferrari don't want anyone to take on Vettel within the team. they want somebody who's a reliable number 2, so I could see... Who could I see going to Ferrari? I could see the guy they've gotten the Toro Rosso or Sauber going in. The other thing beside me, the party part. Party part is best part. Where's the bale sell point? So it says there's one here. I'm really not sure where it is. Let's lay out the thumbnail. Yeah, I need to make tomorrow's thumbnail after the stream. I'm gonna start getting into the habit of making thumbnails the night before, because that way I've got a new thumbnail for every stream instead of repeating the same one 16 times in a row like I have been doing. Okay, so it says the bale sell point is in that field over there. That's not right, is it? It says there's a bale sell point over here. Well, I'm not seeing a bale sell point, like it said. Why would you do that? Oh yeah, Hamilton sells a lot of merch and it's good to have him for advertising reasons. This is one of the few things that I'm going to criticize about the map. The bale sell point there makes no sense whatsoever. Also, Bill, have you checked out this map? Because the way he's done the trains is actually kind of genius. In a... this makes perfect sense. Why didn't anybody think of this before kind of way? If I tab over into a train, I could show you actually. Let me just get tab to trains on. Tab to trains. Where's the tab to trains option? Where is the tab to trains option? Switch to trains on. So I'll show this off in tomorrow's video as well, but I'm just gonna hands off everything, cruise control on the train to max, and I want to show this off because this is making a problem and solving it too. So if I bring up the map, the train line is a straight line over and back across the map. This is ingenious, by the way. He's put a hole in the terrain there to make a tunnel. Like some of the things that Stefan Ellis has done with this map, I haven't seen before, and it's just like, oh my god, that's really smart. Same thing here. The beginning of this tunnel doesn't actually exist. The rock above it doesn't exist. But then you go through the terrain here, completely off the tracks, through the background hills, and then the train just kind of janks a bit and turns around. And I can't move the camera from looking straight down, by the way, because I wasn't even on the map. And you go back through the tunnel, and you're on the other train line. A tunnel like West Coast. Oh, is that how you did it as well? Because I don't remember if you could go in through it, but like 3D modeling the rocks and then putting trees on them, and I think even grass. But putting the trees on the rocks like that, that is just like, that's hiding stuff in plain sight. That's really smart. Yeah, you build fake terrain on top. I mean, there's not many people who will do that though. Most people will just go, well, you can't go through the tunnel. Go check West Coast again. Yeah, I'll do that after the stream now. But not many people do that. Like, it's not something you see very often because... And I can say this from experience. You get lazy when making maps and you choose the easiest solutions instead of the really smart ones that work better for what you want to do. Because this is really smart and works better for what he wanted to do. Instead of just having the train magically go through terrain everywhere. Like, it only does it on one side of the map and then the other. That said, it does kind of seem a bit pointless to have the train and only have one stop for it. It seems to me like you only put the train in so the train would be in the map, because I don't see any real reason to have the train in. I'm just gonna zip down along, because there's no sell point on the train tracks. Like, the rail line, does it at least go by the forestry area? It does, so I guess you could use the forestry area here and then load up onto the train, but there's no way to get up to the train here. Like, that's kind of a, I guess, a logical failure in the map. Is the train's there, yes, but there's no real reason to use it. It's just kind of there, I guess, as a movable set piece. Of course, you can get the weird Courseplay for Trains mod and do that. I do remember you, Lunatic. So let's do some mowing, because I've left everything else over at the shop, and I don't really want to go back down there today. Hey, VF. Is this map on the mod hub? Yes, it released the other day. Let's get the T-dub all hooked up. Mower folded. Nice map this. It is incredibly nice. Lunatic, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Am I going the way that I want to go? Not really, but I can make it around. Kind of having to be very cautious of what I'm doing right now, because I want to mow field 55, but because I made a derp, I need to be kind of keep an eye on where I'm going here. Hey, Landy! What are your thoughts on the new overlay, Mr. Landy? Farmalls Forever, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Landy knows how much this cost me, so his viewpoint will be kind of interesting. The ground looks nice, yeah. What's really odd, what strikes me as odd about this map is, like, it's not particularly well optimized in spots. You can see it drops to 53, 57, 58, 53 FPS in spots. But the grass is really, really highly optimized. Minus the damn part, it looks good. I mean, oh good lord! I coughed and managed to get $1 billion. How convenient. Coughed again and it's gone. Pretty good for 150 euro. Yeah, no way would I ever spend that much on some overlays. Where is it set? I would presume Germany. Will I do a throwback series on FS13? I really don't know if I would, because FS13 is kind of... I'm trying to think of the words I want to use. I don't think it's something people would watch. I think it's the best way to put it. Plus, it would be hellish to try and set my wheel up for it. And get all the keybinds that I like kind of working the way that I want them to. Maybe I should use a much bigger mower than this. Maybe I've gone for too big of a field. I may have made a grave error here. This field is a lot bigger than I thought. I'll throw the cost into my admin chat later, VF, so you can see. Yeah, that's the other thing about FS13 is like people get the novelty value of the old stuff for like 20 minutes, and then that's about it. 37 likes, is that all? Come on, guys. Let's get up to 50 likes. I know there's 13 people here who haven't liked the stream yet. I know it for a fact. So if you are enjoying, hit that like button. And let's try and get 50 likes on the stream today. And I've completely kind of dropped my brain into a vat of acid. I have no idea what I want to say now. Oh, wonderful. There's a problem with your PC and mic. If there's a problem with your... I get the feeling, VF, that it might be one of your USB ports misfiring. Or your mic is a bit of a dud. Like, they're the two things that strike me, because, like... I was told you got, you got a Blue Yeti now as well. And... well, sometimes... I will openly say this, sometimes it does derp, and you need to, like, unplug it and plug it back in, but that's about all you ever need to do to it. It doesn't usually have the problems I've heard you're having, where it'll just cut out midstream and stuff. You don't like this grass? Yeah, I'm not gone on this grass texture, and the fact that it's so sparse doesn't help. Oh, a fun little thing that happened before the stream. I mentioned something very briefly on Discord that why did my computer do something, get rid of all my custom stuff? There was a very real chance that if that didn't fix itself, I would have not streamed. Because, for some reason, and I have no idea how or why, my computer managed to reset itself to stock Windows. And I pooped myself a little bit. Because my Stream Deck was blank. I couldn't find Discord, I could find OBS, I couldn't find Steam, I couldn't find anything I usually have. Everything was completely different to what I usually have it as. It was just completely stock Windows. And Nvidia popped up saying, hey, we need to reboot your computer real quick. Is this okay? I'm like, okay, I was gonna reboot anyway, so maybe that'll fix it. Reboot it and it just fixed itself. Yeah, that was not down to Discord. That was something on your end, VF, is causing Discord to have a ridiculous echo. Why did my phone just go off? For some reason. Dog Day 8 Extra, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. That's strange. That's literally never happened before. The favorite line of speedrunners, but that I've never seen that. That was not VF. I can tell you, after using Discord voice chat and streams, that was not Discord causing it. That was something on your end causing Discord to come through twice. And I'm wondering Did you get, like, Che volume and stuff like that so you could have a virtual mixing board? Just out of curiosity. Because I have a sneaking suspicion I know what the problem was. And it's something that's very easily fixed. Yeah, Discord doesn't echo. Ever. And this is coming from somebody who's used Discord for many streams and many videos even. And kind of has it as an emergency backup and goes on there occasionally into voice chat. It never echoes. It's... something on your PC is causing it to play through twice. Discord is going straight into Justice and straight into one. Straight into OBS. Yeah, if it was Discord, you'd be hearing the echo too. There was. Hang on, straight into desktop sound and straight into OBS. VF, do you have? Only one sound input. Do you have the Discord overlay? And the Discord plugin for OBS? Because I know there is one. You wouldn't happen to have that activated, would you? Live tech support. This is, yeah. You wouldn't happen to have that activated. Because I think, but I'm not sure, I think that puts sound out by default. You hear what OBS outputs. Well, did you hear the echo then? Because like that was something OBS was pretty much causing that. Or something in your setup. It wasn't. I can tell you with 100% certainty it was not Discord. Chat's got quiet. Yeah. OBS uses your desktop sound. Here OBS outputs. No other plugins or inputs. Something's not right there, VF. Loving the T-Dub. I love this. This is one of my favorite mods. And, like I said I was going to say, but I'm going to change it to... I'm really looking forward to Matt's DLC. Because... like, this is quality that he's not happy with. The T-dubs. Like, he kind of openly says that he's not happy with how the T-dubs finished and came out, and he'd like to kind of redo it and make them better. And if this is what he's not happy with, and you know, it's one of the best mods available in Farm Sim, then what he is happy with will be blow your mind away, blow you away, and it's probably going to blow me away when his DLC does come out. Hopefully soon. Hopefully we'll get news on that in the very near future. I was just listening to live tech support. Yeah, this is, by the way, this is what happens on TeamSpeak a surprising amount, is like, one of us will say, hey, this isn't working, and then it'll just turn into, well, okay, have you tried this? 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 Music comes in separately. If that was an issue, the music would be echoing. No! Oh, VF, I know what's happened. I know what's happened. Somehow, some way, somehow, Discord has put itself into the music track too. That's why Discord was echoing. Because if the music's coming in separately and there's an echo in the stream but not that you can hear, and there's two sound inputs coming in, one of them slightly delayed to the other presumably, then the echo will be caused by the two sound inputs and somehow Discord being put in both of them. I am willing to bet that's what the problem is. Yeah, I definitely should have got bigger mowers for this field. This was a terrible idea. So let's, oops. I was gonna use only small equipment on this map, but I think... I think it's okay to use something big. The entrance I use is down here. Yeah, the DLC, from what Matt's been saying, is going to be better than the T-dubs. Which... is that not terrifying? So this, I think, has... no, that's not what I wanted. Oh, we'll just get the mowing done real quick. And it will be real quick with this thing. Yeah, this field definitely needs something a bit bigger than a T-double, not side mower. You wouldn't say this is a small equipment map. I think it is, just for like how you start. Wow, FPS! Whoa, optimization is a bit of a problem on this map, it seems. Or... this more, perhaps. Because suddenly I've gone from 60 FPS down to 30. Yeah, I think everybody in the UK community is looking forward to Matt's DLC. Because, like, I think to a lot of us, it's the stuff we saw when we were younger. To you, VF, maybe it's the stuff that you worked with when you were only in your 20s. And you know, it's kind of got a meaning to everybody, everything that's in that DLC. Whether it's stuff that you saw when you were younger, stuff that you used when you were younger, in the case of maybe the older generation of farm sim players. Crash? What about Crash? What? Oh, because I hit the T-dub. Wow, were you that delayed? Yeah, I'm with you, Ernie. I'd much prefer using older, smaller equipment. Definitely on Meadow Grove. Like, that's a map that's going to suit it very much so, and even though it's still a few months out, Shamrock Valley, Oxford David's Irish map, that is going to be... I'm going to let you in on a plan I have for that map. Just because I can. That map is going to be nothing but equipment I have seen in real life. Whether it's tractors I've seen in real life and I found a mod of, or are in game already. Mowers that I've seen in real life. Balers that I've seen in real life. Oh, and by the way, for those of you who might be wondering, I haven't seen a big M500, but this is eligible. I have seen big M's. But it will be only equipment I have seen in real life on that map. It's more homely having older vehicles, I think. Like if you look at my Cold Brew roleplay, which is kind of me being comfortable in farm sim and role-playing that I'm comfortable. You look at the tractors I have, and the majority of them are, I would say, mid-2000s and earlier. Like, they're not brand spanking new Giganto tractors. They're older piece of equipment. A few big M's up north. There's, I don't know how many, at least one down here. Because I've seen big M's on 3 or 4 occasions. Granted, it was the big M2 or the big M450. Now, if the 450 comes into Farm Sim, done. Because I know somebody had that in, like, their... I think it was a DLC proposal, and if that comes into Farm Sim, I'm just done. I'm using that. That's going to be the only more I ever use. Landing on Countdown. Well, in that case, I will leave you guys by saying I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 17 on Gamsting. Could the mods throw in today's video into the box chat? Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.